Last time, our furry friends went on a high-speed chase down a highway road.
No, road.
Yeah, just a regular, very busy
Like the
road.
outskirt road where it wasn't actually that busy. It was supposed to not be busy for when they entered the town. It was too busy. So,
Yes, we were chasing down a magical artifact, which ended up with me jumping off of a vehicle, transforming, running after said vehicle, and then jumping over it again. Sadly, we lost the pursuit, but we were able to tail them enough to figure out where they were going.
hey everyone, welcome to Rolling Across the Pond Hermit Chronicles. I am your GM Jesse, and I've got a cold. I might have a baby at some point. Not me, I'm not going to give birth, but I might have my daughter with me. So you might hear that. And I am ready to see how these guys handle my maze of wonder.
Hello, I am Isaac, and with a hoot and a growl, I'll be your owlbear druid for the night. I'll be here all day.
I'm Luke. I'm Play Moose.
They're like, what does a moose sound make? Like, I don't know if I said that right. What noise does a moose make?
This is going great, guys. we started the awkwardness at peak right now, so we can only go down from here.
I'm a method actor.
So, to the person listening to this driving to work that just visually cringed and was just driving down the highway thinking that they were gonna have a good time on their way to work, I'm sorry. People might be looking at you weird now.
I'm on cringe.
Anyways, this is Hermit Chronicles. So now these guys have followed the magical item per se, because whoever's taking the magical item doesn't know it's magical or it's not that big of a deal to them. They're just delivering something. So they followed this magical item to a building of undisclosed means. So we will see where they end up, what's going on, and if they can find this magical item before it gets released. And hopefully they don't die. Right. You immediately go to the entrance of this building, and you see it's very dim lit. And it's, as you have parked, you have entered through these massive, quite heavy doors. And where those are, they kind of are dipping into a hillside where this building kind of is built on. But where you are going through these doors is under that building. So it's kind of like an underground kind of thing. But that's actually the first floor. But yeah, normally people don't stay there, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But as you enter, if you want to roll perception, or if you just want to walk in, that's fine too, you can do that. But you hear I can give you even from your passive, you hear cheering, you hear kind of what you can only understand is quite upbeat melodies and up to amping, not like hard rock amping, but like excited music. But that's what you hear right now, and you can only see quite little as you're only at the entrance. So if you want to, you can move forward, or you can just roll perception to see how it goes.
I'll roll.
Okay.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. So, from your perspective, with the dirty 20, what you can hear cheering, you are seeing more, I want to say, card games, or what they call, I want to say roulette. So you see more of, like, crowded people around these things. You see that there is a duck and a rooster at this table, and the rooster very much looks familiar as Austin. Immediately you pick out Austin the Beak, a rooster, who is slowly becoming your arch enemy. Who, like, every time you see a magical item, they're there. Him and his crew are there. But he hasn't seen you yet.
So I remember, I'm checking my notes. I am still a cheetah at this point, correct?
Yes.
I
think it lasts for an hour, right?
You told me I have 30 minutes left.
Okay, cool. Yes.
From the time we arrived.
Yes.
I would like to make my way, because he's playing at the table. He's not operating.
Yeah, he's playing at the table.
I want to kind of just stand next to him. Yeah.
What is Reader doing right now?
I think he's hanging back with Caesar. We do have the crystals, right? In our ears.
You still have the sapphires. Yes.
Just in case Willie needs us. But I
Okay.
think we're just going to get back
Cool.
out of eye line of both of them.
Great. So, Willie, you're at this table. Has Willie ever seen this kind of atmosphere?
No. So this would be all brand new to him.
Sure.
Just mostly because he's had like that small town life, and it's mostly like hearing about things and never like really experiencing it.
Yeah.
So I think he'll go up and he'll be like, all right, I need to keep an eye on this rooster. But then I'm also like kind of peeking like around the corners, like, ooh, lights, and what's that thing?
Sure. Yeah, there's quite a lot of flashing and stuff like that going on. And you do see, as you are going up to Austin, or the Beak, you do see a bar that's manned by a camel and a few others. You can see goats that are running the poker table. You remember that the right hand of the Beak, the kangaroo, is at the bar. You can see them when their name is Betty at the bar, and Austin himself. And so what do you do when you walk up next to the Beak?
I want to be like standing like right next to him and like stare at the table like really intensely, and then turn to him and be like, I have no clue what's happening. Can you explain this game for me?
Roll a persuasion check?
Remember, because of our tuxedos, you gave us a +2.
Yes, I do remember that.
Alright, so it's 16 + 2, so an 18.
Wow. Okay. And he's like, you see here, Sonny, yeah, I can help you. You see right now, what you need to do is you need to put your chips down, pick a number, or red or black.
Okay.
That's where you stop. Where are your chips?
I start going through my bag of like snacks that my mom prepared for me, and I'm like, mushroom sandwich, sauteed mushroom, candied mushrooms. I don't have any chips.
Where's your money?
Oh, I just came here to have a good time.
You came to a casino to have a good time?
Yeah, it's all about the atmosphere, you know. I'm new in town.
It's about the money here.
Hi, my name's Carl, and I just put my hand out.
He shakes hands.
Right.
Hi, you're a strange man. I'm the Beak. I'm here to make a score.
Oh, ooh, so we're planning on winning big here.
Oh, I win big everywhere.
Nice. What does that mean?
That means I always get what I want.
Oh, okay. So they have like really nice table service at the bar.
You and I can get along very well. You want a job?
Ah, sure. I guess like you said, I need money in order to make money here. How can I help you?
Well, you see, there's gonna be a specific game that's gonna happen soon, and I need a player.
No, I like games.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe mosey about, take a look around, and then come find me in about 10 minutes.
I could definitely do that. I'm gonna check on that table service over there at the bar.
Roll insight, reader. What'd you get?
I got 21.
Wow. Okay. So you know he wants you to go to the bar and meet him there.
Yeah, sure. I can see Betty's like right there, and she'll probably recognize me as the one that just left her to die in a sea of glass.
Caesar also doesn't have a clue of what he's talking about. He's just like, why doesn't he come get us? Should we go in? Do we?
I think he wants us to go to the bar, but I don't know if that's the safest for me right now with Betty, the kangaroo there.
All right.
Oh man, I'm so
What?
glad I'm so tall, so I don't have to duck under this bar.
He wants us to meet with a duck.
Man, that'd be funny if I hit my head. That'd really quack me up.
When you're saying this, I also forgot to mention that you look at Caesar and he is dressed to the nines. He looks like a proper spy. Like he looks like if you think of like 007, he's spitting image of it. Just a lot of fur. But yeah, he looks fantastic.
And I look down at my burlap sack tuxedo and I'm just like, you're still handsome. Mom says so.
He's like, are we going to the bar? Willie, mate, what do you want us to do?
Man, isn't it stuffy in here? I'm gonna go to the entrance and get a breath of fresh air.
All right. I think, are you gonna walk around? Okay, bye.
I want to approach you guys and then be like, guys, it's me, Willie.
Gonna roll insight.
Even though I just walked away like a couple minutes.
What'd you get?
Should I roll advantage because I knew?
Sure.
I watched him as he.
Sure, if you really want to.
It's even worse because I don't know if 10 is enough.
It's not enough.
Okay.
But Caesar recognizes him. Hey, mate. What happened? What'd you hear?
So Austin, I'm guessing, is here for the same reason we're here. He said he's gonna score big and get what he wants. But so far, I'm on the in, so he thinks I'm there to help him. He said to meet him in a couple more minutes, and we'll.
Okay. Does he know where the cards are?
He said that they were gonna be playing a high stakes game. From the card tables I saw in the back, might be here.
Okay. Well, should one of us enter
I feel
to help you?
Caesar, you're very recognizable. Look at you.
Oh, no one can see me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like do your peekaboo thing, disappear, reader, and I'm like,
I'm just trying to think because I have beast sense. So I could, if somebody was willing, I could go inside of their brain and see what they think, or see what they see.
I'm sorry I'm not willing, but I am Willie. And I just point at my head.
And Or is like, I'm hungry.
Oh, apparently the table service at the bar is great. You get what you want.
Okay. Oh, okay. And he just like walks over to there.
What we could do is try to flank around the room. I'll keep my in with Austin. Can Austin see me where I am right now? Down this hallway?
Yeah.
You can't? Okay.
Definitely.
Oh, so he can already see me.
Yeah, but not looking. He's not looking yet. He's looking at the game he's playing. He's not watching Willie. But he can if he wanted to.
Oh, well, Jim.
While you guys are talking, a rhino kind of walks up to you. Move! There's a queue. Why are you in the entrance?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
I think you could probably sneak past us if you want. You look skinny.
I was about to be like, we're two big dudes, but then I was like, oh yeah, I'm a tiny little cheetah right now.
Yeah. And Ryan, and they're like, move. And she's like, we're so sorry, mate. We'll get out of your way. Here's, and he's like, here's 5 gold. He just throws it at him. Yeah. What, how much do you want as you guys are walking in?
100.
Oh, yeah.
Do we need chips to play, or can we just bring pure money to the tables?
You could definitely bring pure money.
Okay. I got money, right? Yeah, I got money.
Yeah, I think you both should have money.
I do, but I'm greedy.
All right. Are any of these entrances into other areas public?
Yeah, well, you can try one and see. So you can see the one that's at the bar is not public.
Okay.
But the rest, you're not sure.
I'm going to go back to the bar. I would like to talk to the barkeep.
Alright. You just see Betty as well, just there, and she's like, well, aren't you a snazzy looking cheetah?
Yeah. And then I start touching the fur because I'm just not used to like this like small bin of fur. I'm just like, it's nice. I'm sorry to cut this short, but barkeep?
Oh, alright. What will you have?
Oh no, sorry. I need the little cheetah's room.
Ah, okay. And the barkeep's like, what will you have, mate?
The little cheetah's room. I kind of gotta go, and feels like bad etiquette.
Oh.
This looks like a nice rug.
Okay, yes, just up the stairs, go, run.
Okay, thank you. And then I kind of want to do like the fake bathroom dancing.
I don't know if this is lazy of me or if it's just it's easier to describe, but basically you go up the stairs and immediately to your left you see the animal room. There's no like gender, it's both. It's just the
hey,
animal
use here.
room where
Okay. So are there stalls?
Yeah, that's the thing. There are different stalls.
Is there a door to the stall? Like, do I get privacy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the main thing I'm looking for. I would like to run directly into one of the stalls and then get on my like jewel walkie-talkie and be like, guys, I didn't really have to go to the bathroom, but
oh, well, that was very convincing, mate.
Thank you. Acting. I'm gonna lose my wild shape. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my wild shape, but I didn't want Austin to see me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're getting changed, quote unquote.
So I feel like enough time is like where I have just like a handful of minutes left to.
Yeah, I would say you're about 10 actually, but
okay. I'm gonna come out of my wild shape form and then immediately use another one. So it'll be my last one for a short rest. But I want to just have my max time as the cheetah.
Sure.
And then like come downstairs and like wave my hand behind myself, just be like, oh.
As you exit the room, roll perception. What's Reader doing this during while he's run off?
I'll be trying to talk to that moose then, because brothers.
Okay, fair enough. So you approach this moose.
Hello, my friend. Are you a gambler?
Am I a gambler? Am I? Are you a cop?
No.
There was a lot of delay in that sentence.
I'm just making sure that I don't. Are we cops? We're not cops, right? Saying to the jewel.
No, we don't exist. We don't exist. You have to remember we're not cops. We don't help bad guys, though.
It's very confusing, but...
Oh no, I'm helping the bad guys.
You're fine. You're fine, Willie. You're fine. You have a wire? Okay, you gotta take off your shirt now.
Oh, I didn't know it was that kind of club.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna search you completely. I'm gonna touch every part of your body.
Should we go get cops?
Reader, do you need an adult?
What are you trying?
Yes, I don't know what's happening.
You strip now, boy. You gotta strip.
Okay. Open my shirt.
I approach from behind the guy.
Well, let's go back. Let's do your perception first.
Oh yeah, it was a 13.
13. You see a door that has a very well matted leather on it and a sign that says VIP on there.
Oh. Curiosity. I may not be a tabaxi, but I got it. Actually, I'm a cheater right now. I'm feline.
You are. So you are somewhat of a tabaxi.
I want to, lean in close and see if I could hear anything.
Okay. Roll another, I guess, investigation or perception. And so you're taking off your shirt.
I might be trying to roll insight just to make sure there's not some...
Okay, sure. Yeah, do it.
So I get advantage for listening and seeing. I rolled a 1 and a 2 for a total of 5.
Oh no. Yeah. You hear some rustling about, but nothing to set up your curiosity.
All right, then I'll head back downstairs.
Okay. What did you roll in insight, reader?
19.
He's not a weirdo. He's exactly what you asked. He's a gambler. And he owes some people some gold, but you don't fully know that.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just open my shirt and be like, I don't have a wire. I am here to gamble, and I don't know how to gamble. So I was hoping to find a gambler.
Oh, you want a gambler? I know a gambler. What game do you want to play? Do you want to play with me?
Yes, the one involving cards.
Cards. There are many playing card games. There's poker. There's blackjack. There's other fun casino games that the GM don't know about. If you want, I can play a guess this card game with you. What kind of games do you want to play?
Is he trying to get me to play Find the Lady or
Goldfish?
I don't know.
The 3 cards? You have to be like, oh, which one's the queen?
Maybe.
Can I walk up behind this person?
But no,
Yeah. As this is happening, you can walk up.
I also want to try to use them as cover because I know, because I'm thinking Betty or the Beak will know exactly who I am. So
Sure.
I'm going to be trying. I guess the easiest way to describe it is just to move them. But
so
to
roll.
Try to use this one.
If you're going to do that, well, what are you thinking of doing, Willie?
I want to be behind the guy that's talking to Reader, and I want to take out one of my paralyzing darts and just kind of mime stabbing the guy and looking at Reader, looking for an okay.
What do you say to that, Reader?
Originally, I was like, oh, this guy's pestering my friend, and I was going to kind of slap him on the back with the needle and be like, oh man, some people can't handle their liquor.
I know I'm not good at this. I know I need your assistance.
No?
But not yours. I want your assistance. I want your assistance because
you want my assistance, okay?
Right, because I know I can trust you, and there'll be no stabbing in the back.
I'll just slowly put my dart.
Do you want to stab me in the back?
Do you want me to stab you in the back?
It looks at you very, very ominously.
Because I don't want to, but if that's part of a game.
Okay. Let me take you to some tables and roll. If you don't want to be seen, roll stealth with advantage because you're going to use this guy. And he's going to take you over to the closest area.
15.
Oh, Betty clocks you as you're going in. And you also, immediately as you go towards this place, you do notice the cheetah tabaxi, which you remember is called Pounce, and you know it's the driver. But they also clock you. They're like, it's him.
Pounce too.
Yeah, Pounce and Betty both have spotted you. They're not moving, but they know you. Yeah.
And I know they know.
You don't know that Pounce does, but you know that Betty has. Yeah. Caesar's just kind of moseying about. You can, he's looking around, trying to figure out, smelling around and trying to figure out a way to to get into this game and stuff. That's what he's doing, and Orr's at the bar eating.
I'll walk back over to Austin and be like, "Man, so glad I got a job here. Else I would have never made it in this town."
Yeah, you're gonna do me a big favor, and you know what? You can have 50% of whatever you do today for me.
It's the best job I've gotten. I haven't had many, but this is the best. It sounds fun.
Where are you from?
The South.
You're from
The Deep South.
the deep south. Okay.
We travel a lot. It's hard to pinpoint my actual origin, and I was adopted, so I don't even have the same race of parents.
Oh,
yeah.
You were adopted. Oh, wow. What a story you have. I want you to roll deception.
Imagine the beak is saying that.
18.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He believes you.
I just want a single tear to go down my face. Got a hard life.
Well, it almost it pains me to ask you for your help.
No,
really.
this is a positive for me.
Story.
I'm making new friends. I got a job.
Sure.
Yeah. Before this, all I had were invisible, imaginary friends.
As you're saying that, Caesar kind of walks up next to you and he's like, "Yeah, you kind of still do." And he like puts his paw on you and he's just like, meh. Like he does like a weird face to Austin, and Austin can't see any of it.
I feel like Willie would just slightly just be like, "Nothing's funny."
What's so funny there? So you're having this conversation. What's going through Reader's head right now?
He's mostly looking at the table trying to figure out how to do this, because I'm like, I gotta blend in, but there's a bunch of numbers here that Luke, I think I know. I think I understand how it works.
Sure.
If all else fails, just take your coat off and throw it on top of your head. They'll think that you're a coat rack.
Yeah, that's true. If you really want to try the game, I do have a rolling mechanic for it.
Sure, because I'm curious about your rolling mechanic.
Basically, so you throw down some gold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a roll of a D10, and then what you're going to do is roll 2d10. And if you get 21 or under 21, like not under 21, but like if you beat my score basically, but I get plus a number, then I'm not going to disclose with you because that just ruins the game. But I get plus a number plus the D10 I roll to make it a little bit more fair.
Sorry, you're rolling 1d10 plus.
Yeah, and you're rolling 2.
And I'm rolling 2d10, and we're playing blackjack kind of a thing.
So you can also when you if you're like, I want another card, you get another D10 and you roll for that. Yeah. So if I want another card, I get another D10. All right. What did you get?
Are ones aces?
Yes.
Okay. Just so that I could be 1 or 10. Because I got a 1 and a 3. So I'm gonna.
Okay. Do you want to stay? Do you want to?
I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, hit's good. It's good, right? It's the right one.
Yeah, got 1 and 3. So do it again. Got a 5.
So that's okay.
I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
3, equaling up to 14, I think.
Yeah.
Or 12.
What did you just roll for?
I got a 3.
Oh yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, it's 10% chance of losing. But I'll stay with this 6 now.
So you got 18. Okay. Well, the dealer busts, so you get your money. So you got, how much gold did you throw down?
1.
Oh, then you get 2 gold.
Yay! I'll do this again.
What?
I'll roll again. I'll play again. But you can switch over to Isaac, and I'll roll on my own time.
Sure. But while you're doing that, Pounce goes to your table and just sits at your table and joins the hand. You're talking to Austin, Willie. What are you doing through that?
I'm just kind of like eagerly standing next to him. I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, it's just two more minutes. If you can wait 2 minutes, then I'll take you up to the VIP and we'll get the game going.
Ooh, That's the one with a nice leather door. I passed by when I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, you've seen it.
Not that I go to the bathroom a lot. I happen to be there.
Right. Yes, not a lot of people, or not a lot of us, not a lot of animals use the facilities. Only high class do, but you don't seem high class.
Oh, like I explained to the barkeep, this looks like a nice rug, and I didn't.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, I found new respect for you there.
Thank you.
And Caesar's like literally peeing on the floor, like just. I needed to go. You were talking about the bathroom so much. But he's like, ask him how to enter the game.
Oh yeah, can you run me through this game we're playing? How we're entering and what's my role?
Well, yes, you see, you young sprightly fella, you gonna
Carl. You can call me Carl.
Carl, of course. We're gonna be playing a very specific kind of game. It's not been revealed to us exactly what it is, but it's gonna be a card game. So are you good at cards, Carl?
Yeah. I count them. Master at 52 card flip.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't realize you knew that. And he says, basically, we're going to go to the VIP. You have to pay an entrance fee. And you, or in my case, your benefactor, I get to go in with you and watch how things play out. But you are going to be at the table, and you're going to be playing this card game. It's about 500 gold to get in, so...
Oh.
Yes.
Well, as my employer, will you be paying for me, or do I need to get money?
No.
I start looking around.
I've got you. Don't worry. You're doing me a favor here, so...
Wow. Paid on the job training. Who would have thought?
Yes, you get...
I'm liking this company more and more.
You're very well taken care of. And Caesar's like... He starts looking in his pockets. Okay, 1 gold? 2 gold? That's a diamond. Maybe that's like 6 gold. And he just keeps going through his okay.
How many people will be playing? Is it just you and me, or there's other people joining?
We like to have about at least 5. You're with me. Just remember that.
Yeah. No problem. We're in this together. And I wink. And like, trust me, I wouldn't cheat you out of anything.
You better not, because and he points to Betty, and he's like, because she will rip your head off, and he gets really serious.
I like where my head is now. I'm a nice person, trust me. I do good things. I wouldn't be lying about this and look over my shoulder.
Yeah, Caesar just does a little lie, and he's still counting. Okay, 490, and the comms is like. Reader, are you okay with playing this game? Or should I have Or do it?
Oh, sure, I'm really good at this.
You sure? I'm sure Or can do it.
I just got 19, so... No, I'm good at these card games. I already got a 19 already.
And he's like, okay. Or, are you okay with this? And Or's like, there's so much food here. Caesar's like, hey mate, is it free? And he's like, I never asked. And then at that point, he's like, okay, 501, 502. Because he's like, I'm gonna have to pay for that. I already know. The dealer had a 20, so you lose your gold. How many did you put down? Did you put down both, or?
I put down 2, yeah.
But then all of a sudden, you just hear like a gong hit. You don't know where this gong hit, but it sounded like it came from the kitchen. But then Austin looks at Willie or Carl and is like, all right, you ready? You ready?
I'll be like, I look at my fur, like my hands, and I'm like, you got this. Yes.
All right. walk up and see our competition. And Caesar is looking around for you, Reader. And he's like, Reader, I think we need to go. I think, mate, we're in a rush. We gotta hurry up.
I want to, as I'm walking with Austin, I want to be like, is this anything like poker? I really wouldn't want them to read my poker face.
It's kind of like poker. I guess. Then, what are you gonna do?
I'll be honest. If that was a hint at something, it's over my head too. But yeah, how are you getting this money? How I don't have this much money. Where am I getting this money, Caesar?
I'm your benefactor.
But how are you getting it to me? Like, are you gonna reappear and hand it to me, or?
Oh, I will show up. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool, and walk through there. Yeah.
So, but Pounce is still next to you, so you still know Pounce is following you.
Oh, you playing too? To Pounce.
Oh, man, I don't have a voice for Pounce. He just kind of nods.
Pound mute.
Yeah. I want to get excited and just start like patting Austin's back, being like, "Yeah, let's do this."
You kind of start an uproar, and you do notice that there's another two that are going in,
but not that we know.
Yeah, you don't know that the other two. There's one that is by himself, and then there's two ladies. They're lady flamingos. Yeah, Pounce really hasn't done anything. He just nods at you, and as you move away, he moves after you.
I'm probably just starting this staring contest, but I'm just
kind of shows his teeth, and then Caesar on the comms Reader, we gotta go. Where are you?
Oh yeah, no, I'm backing up into
okay.
Right area, but
right.
Keeping eye contact with him.
Sure. And he just kind of shows his teeth, and you're on your way out, and he kind of gets up, just walks towards you. And then at the same time, Caesar goes, "Or you need to keep Betty distracted." And as he's saying that, he looks over, and now Betty and Or are sharing this massive food plate. So she's distracted. But roll a sleight of hand for me.
Me?
Yes.
There's a lot of new ones. I'm used to just doing perception.
Yeah.
15.
So you try to I don't know, drop some things in front of Pounce and see if he kind of gets distracted or something, but he's still focused on you. But you're close enough to the stairs to just go up, and Caesar kind of grabs you at the same time to pull you in. And again, he's not doing it, he's just following you and watching. Willie, you and Austin are at the door, and you just hear 5 knocks, and then the beak is yeah, I got your money right here, and he's got a sack of gold, throws it, and it quickly opens, closes, and then it completely opens for you to enter.
I want to be like, wow, that's all you have to do to get in here is 5 knocks and pay the entry fee?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more complicated than that.
Well, let's just say it's cost effective.
Oh, okay. Now, this is why you're the boss. Budgeting.
That's right. That's right. And so, do you walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the other two go, and then Caesar and you, Reader, are standing there. Are you still butt face towards the door, or are you?
Yeah. Well, this is. I'm gonna put you on the spot for world building. In terms of predator and prey, would that be a factor of do they seem like they're gonna try to eat me?
No, you can see that they're just tailing you, basically. Very obviously, but they're tailing you.
And then I don't think continue world building. I don't know if sign language exists, but
it definitely does because the monkeys use sign language.
Right. So, hello with wave. I'm trying to think how would I do it over here, but just trying to do sign language wave. I book pointing I'm Reader. Your name?
And Pounce just continues to look at you and wait.
You pointing to ear, and then John Cena, blind.
Then I I need you to roll persuasion or something. I don't know. Yeah, persuasion or performance, one of the two.
I was trying to figure which mod it was, and then I rolled a 20. So
Oh, nice. So he is just like
he can be mute. That could be his
no.
thing.
It's he takes off his hat and holds it to his chest. I'm sorry.
That's a voice I haven't heard in a while.
I'm gonna throw this you. I'm following you.
Oh, you want to join us? You want to play the game with us?
No,
Then why follow?
I know who you are.
Ominous.
You're.
I just signed it. I'm book
I
point.
don't sign.
What?
I'm not deaf.
I thought you were mute.
I'm not mute.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for assuming.
You should be.
But I think that guy is. And then this.
Sure. Caesar does, he doesn't have a bag or anything, so he has his paws full of this gold and diamonds and stuff, and he just pushes it towards the door, and
After doing the knock.
yeah.
Just double check. Make sure.
Well, we don't knock, they knock 5 times.
Oh, okay.
And so he does the gold and the gems and stuff, and then the door opens, and he's like, do you want me to go in with you?
Pounce says this?
No, this is Caesar.
I'm not sure of the rules, but I think it's me. If you can, you can. I want you to be there if possible, but...
Okay, great.
Are you positive that you want him to go? Yeah.
So you both enter the room. Caesar's also there. Orr and Betty are at the bar. Pounce is outside the door, just knowing that you're still in there. The Beak is also in that room.
I wanna pretend like I'm spooked and be like, oh, be like, sorry, I thought I saw a ghost, but my eyes were just lying to me.
But he can see Caesar at this point, right?
So he can see Caesar. Fine. You guys can see Caesar. Caesar's not, he's not a ghost.
And for the giving of the money, was it just, ooh, magic money?
No, they don't care how it shows up. It's just there. They do the 5 knocks and then they open the door. If there's money there, they take it. If there's no money there, then it's the end. So they basically think that you come in alone.
Okay.
But he is still there. He is a being. He is alive. He's not a ghost, and he's not. He's in.
So, but Austin doesn't
exactly.
see him. Correct?
Austin doesn't see him.
Okay.
Most of
So
them.
the joke still lands.
You enter, and there are 2 seating areas. There's kind of like small tables and like high chairs, and then there's 2 steps on to the right of it. There's 2 steps, and then it's like a lower area, and it has a large table.
Can I roll perception to see if we can find what we're looking for?
Sure.
14 is probably not enough.
No.
I want to put my paw on Austin's shoulder and be like, where do you want me, boss?
All right. So I need you. I need you to sit down there. Pick a spot. Like, you know what? Look, I would love to look you in the eye when you play this game, so I can help out in any way sometimes. So sit right across from me.
Oh, all right. And then I was like, right here, right here, right here, right.
Right.
I go sit down.
And then the others come in and they sit down kind of next to you or like a seat away from you. And then Reader comes in.
Yeah, probably sitting. I'm trying to I guess it would be Reader's character to awkwardly be like, I should sit here. Or should be sitting here. I don't want to make it too obvious that I'm sitting with my friend, but I also don't want to be too close to the Beak. So I'll probably sit like on 2 different chairs.
Yes.
The spot.
Right. And actually, these are actually joins you at the bottom.
As soon as Reader gets near me, I just want to like loudly say like, what smells like maple syrup and Tim Hortons?
And the flamingo, younger flamingos, Oh, you're right. Ew. Is it you?
And then I wanna like go to scratch my face, but like in the palm of my hand, be like, Peter, you know I like this maple syrup, right?
It's all sticky and the.
But you can't say anything bad about Tim Hortons. This is Luke talking now. He's saying anything about Tim Hortons.
No, it's fine. Then, also in that table that you're in, there is a... Come up with the animal. Did I already say the animal for the individual? I think you just said 2 flamingos.
Yeah.
No, you just said the 2 flamingos.
Then we're going to put a... Oh, wait, I did make it. So then the goose that was down there is now in with you. Yes. And all of a sudden, as you sit down, reader, a curtain opens up and an alpaca walks out. Now, this alpaca looks very mundane, looks kind of like one of the bus boys, but they have a devilish kind of grin, and like they just say, "Who's ready to play a game?" And they spit really hard into the corner of the room.
I want to like look at Austin and like slowly start raising my hand.
It was rhetoric. He definitely has like a glow to him, but he looks very mundane at the same time. And then you hear the some of the benefactors cry like babies, but you also hear them. They kind of start shouting and clapping, and they're like excited. And then you hear even more erupt, and so you hear through an intercom you hear more shouting and chanting. As he approaches, there's actually a number that appears, kind of like out of smoke, that is next to him. And this alpaca's like, well, shall we begin? And as he says that, the number starts going up from 0 to like, it starts at single digits, then it goes double, then it goes triple, then quadruple, and keeps rising. And so he goes, okay, now, you are the offerings? Is that right?
Me? Like as in
Yes,
Willie?
yeah.
I'm the offering?
Well,
He's the offering?
you're the players, aren't you?
Yeah. I like look at Austin.
He's just nodding very, very pleasingly.
Yeah, I go, yeah.
Caesar looks at the readers like,
Sure.
all right. And then he's like, now I need you all to... And he spits again. And then I need you all to understand. This will only work if you're fully in.
All right. Yeah. I'm in it to win it.
That's
I
it.
like that. Yeah, let's do this.
He's like, that's not good enough. I need you to sign here. And he kind of sends a parchment down the table. And first it's the goose. The goose is like, of course I would do this. And there's a quick scribble. Let's see how you all fare against the best. And he passes it to the flamingo. And, oh my gosh, you're so awkward and pompous. I like you. And she signs it. And finally, the alpaca speaks up again. Oh, you actually need to sign it with blood. The pen was there for you to prick your finger. With blood? This is the first time I've heard of this. Yeah, blood and I don't come together. I don't. And, well, then I guess you're not playing. Oh, and then they both look up at their, or the goose is like, oh, but I want to win. And then the flamingo's like, looking at the other flamingo, quick. And then, fine. So then they do it, and then they pass it to you two. And
I'll be like, yes, I, Carl, with a K, sign this contract. And I just like stab my paw real quick and like dab the blood on.
okay. And then it passes to you to reader.
Yes, I, writer,
Uh, and now, as you both do that, I need deception checks. Or sleight of hand.
Do I get advantage since I'm a
No.
cheetah?
If anything, you should get disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do.
That's a
What did you get?
8 for me.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So the parchment kind of shrivels on its own and kind of undoes itself. And Willie, your blood is gone, and the alpaca's like the alpaca spits in your face, and it's like, "You cheetah, if you really are a cheetah, what is your name?"
I'll be honest, I explained it to the rooster earlier. I'm adopted. That this is my given name. Does that count? Like, do I need my birth name? I don't have access to those records.
I need a
sorry.
persuasion check.
That is a very clever lie, I will admit.
That was a 7.
I'll give you advantage on that. That's very good.
All right, that'll be a 19.
So you say that, and I'm very sorry. I didn't realize that that was the case. Just put your finger on there, and if I'll make it. It'll be fine. Okay, Carl. Okay.
And then I just kind of like squeeze my finger where like I already like stabbed myself, and I just put a drop of the blood.
Oh, both of you take 1 damage.
Right.
Okay.
So you do that, and as none of you either even read it or looked at the paper,
I was thinking of doing that, but at this point,
he just takes it and, all right, let's play. And he looks at the benefactors, and then they're like, okay, let's roll who goes first. And it's an actual dice, and they all have specific numbers. The flamingo, like, raises a wing, and they're like, how many cards? First they ask the player, how many cards would you like? And she goes ahead and says 3 cards, please. And she picks up 3 cards. Then the her benefactor, which is another flamingo, is like, go up more. And the flamingo on the table chickens out. As she does that, a number appears next to her chair, and again it started at 0, and now it's raising and lowering.
Is there an indication as to what that means? Like, is that also like a quadruple number?
For you can roll insight or arcana.
Yeah, 8's probably not enough.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Is that how many cards she's supposed to take?
Aziz is like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I also kind of want to just be like, 3. Okay.
Just pick one. I don't know.
1?
7.
7?
You're having this conversation. And then the goose goes, and they're gonna pick 1 card, and then it's.
I don't know why I would do this, but loser. Only 1.
Well, I say yes. I'll pick another one if you automatically pick 3.
Only 1.
I'll pick another one if you pick 3.
So you'll only have 2?
Yes.
Giving yourself the lowest number? Fine,
I'll pick 2 more.
Oh, it's one of those moments where Isaac knows more than his character.
I'm good. I'm at a perfect intellectual level with Reader at this point. So.
And so he begrudgingly picks up 2 more, and then as he picks up the last 2, a number appears, and it goes up and down, and then it's Willie's turn, or Carl's turn at this point.
I'm gonna pick 2. That's what I did in the room next to us.
Okay, yeah. And you look up, and it's gonna be. So Austin's gonna go.
You know what's better than 2? Double it. 4. Now look over at him.
1.
Let's make it an even number. 5.
And he like he starts clapping. He's like, yes, yeah. And like everybody else is like at a gasp. If you want, you can roll insight to this. Both of you, yeah. Even Caesar's gonna do this.
That's gonna be biggest number I've rolled today, 3. It's a 2 + 1.
What'd you get, Luke?
15.
They're very happy, and it seems to have to do with the amount of cards he picked. Now, Caesar looks at you, reader, and you, Carl, Willie, you, and he's like, oh no, just, I don't know, try and give them back. Like, he's like, just try and give them back. Give the cards back. These are the magic items.
Then don't we want more of them?
But if you pick them, bad things happen.
What if I just grab them and don't look?
That could work. I don't know.
Do we see the deck?
Yeah. So the deck he's playing with is the deck of many things, yeah. And so he's handing you the cards. Or you're pulling.
Oh, so he's dealing them out. Okay. I want to walk around the table to Austin.
So you want to get up?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get up, that signals that it's the end of your turn. Your number starts going up and down.
Okay.
And so you can go ahead and start walking over.
All right. I want to because he's sitting at the table, correct?
Yes.
And I'll be like, am I doing good so far?
Yeah. Doing great. You're doing great. And as you're saying that, reader, if you pick your cards. So then they go, the alpaca goes to you and says, okay, pick your cards. How many do you want?
I'm an animal on my word and a winner, so I'll take 3.
All right, here's your 3. And Caesar's flipping out. He's like, guys, we need to go. We need to stop this.
As I'm still talking with Austin, I'll be like, I'm glad you brought me in on this. You know, I used to live on the streets. I used to steal and cheat, but I used to be quite a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I want to smack him on the back like a friendly, haha. But there's a paralyzation dart in my hand.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I want you to do sleight of hand first.
Do I get advantage since I'm behind him?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Wow,
Good
2
rolls,
15s.
please.
So they're 14 because it's sadly a -1.
Yeah, he notices there's
Well,
a
he
dart.
probably notices because he's been stabbed.
No, he doesn't. He notices before he gets stabbed. And now
It's a surprise attack.
I'm gonna do a deck save or a strength save maybe. Yeah, he's gonna do a strength save actually. I need you to do an attack roll with the dart.
Man, I am not at 9.
No, he totally grabs your hand and I sis, what are you doing? What is this?
Wait, because he's got his back turned now to me. Can I shoot him?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, no, I completely missed.
Okay, so things are happening, and actually that number that's next to the alpaca is so large now, and you hear a lot of cheering. But yeah, Austin the Beak is like, Carl, what are you doing? And what? Reader, you're here. I don't know why.
He knows my name.
Yeah, he knows your name. He's done research on you. You've done research on him. He's done research on you.
All right, that's fair.
And so he recognizes you, reader, at this point, because he wasn't paying attention at all before. Well, it's too bad you've picked some cards and see what happens. And as you're still sitting,
So
at
he's
the
just going to
table-
kind of shrug off that I tried to stab him with a syringe?
Well, no, he still has. So he has your paw, but he said that to reader,
Oh, okay.
and then he says to you, "Are you working with him?
No.
Is that what this is all about?"
And then I want to, with my other hand, I want to point at the goose. I was like, him?
You're working with the goose?
Who else are you talking about?
Reader? That giant moose there? I need you to roll a deception.
12.
Doesn't make it. So you are working for him. Are you a new part of the crew? I don't know you. Do you want to?
I'm trying to play. Would Willie be smart enough to try
I'm
to...
Pounce's brother.
Yeah, that's right. That's one reason I'm getting Facebook, because I remembered my need to look at...
I'm Pounce's brother, Leap. His evil twin.
No, he already failed his deception check. It's not gonna. He can't lie anymore. It's done.
Why can't we turn this into a telenovela?
Right? I'll be like, I'm sorry. I had to track you down in order to get to my brother.
Because he stole my wife. What's other telenovela tropes?
Ooh.
My wife who's now in a coma.
Yeah.
I would like to use skittish, which is a cheetah thing, to disengage.
Okay. And then...
And I want to be like, oh, darn it. No, I can't. I don't have my deception up anymore.
No.
And nobody else cares, right? Everyone's just...
At this point, everybody's just watching because it's a great show.
Then I'll be like...
Do they have their own personal ratings or things beside them? Or
No.
Oh, okay.
Is my rating going up?
Still trying to narrow it down in my head.
So you look back at your chair and you see your cost going up. Willie's cost.
I want to just look at him like dead in the eye and be like, and still look at him, but point at my number and just say, "You got to risk it for the biscuit."
Okay.
That's it.
And he's like, "So you're gonna do this?
I'll be like,
You're gonna sit back down. You're gonna look at those cards, and you're gonna give us a show."
be like, "Isn't that what I'm doing right now?"
Yes, but it's better if you do the card.
All right. I didn't pull first. I don't want to cut in line.
Well, go sit down.
Be like, all right. I'll go lie around on that chair.
Good. The alpaca is like, okay, and he puts the card deck down on a pillow next to him. And
Wow.
I'm going to roll something.
That looks like a comfy pillow to be lying on.
And Caesar like winks really hard and completely knocks over the pillow with the cards on them, and nothing happens. And now I have to roll a different. Yeah, the alpaca's like, that was weird. Where's wind in this place? How, and did anybody else feel it? Like, why did my thing turn over? And anyways, young goose, are you ready? And the goose is, yes, I was born ready for this. I'm going to win this game, and all of you are going to, be my servants. And so he pulls his first card. Do you just want to pull a card? Just give it a shuffle and pull a card.
Shuffle one more time for our audio listeners. I've been shuffling this deck for the majority of this session.
Oh, really?
In camera, that way. I'm only looking at the backs.
Yes.
So I've been staring so straightforward. Star!
Good or bad or...
Oh, no way!
So, for our listeners out there, increase one of your ability scores by 2. The score can exceed 20, but can't exceed 24. So this goose just gained.
So this goose actually looks more handsome.
Like, wow, you almost look 2% more charismatic.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, 2. I got you. And then the alpaca is like, okay, now it's like, to make it interesting, how about you, Moose? You go next.
Carl, reader, flamingos.
Yes, reader.
Because the other moose isn't with us anymore, right?
Yeah, the other moose is not with you.
Okay. And is Isaac gonna pick?
If you want him to, or otherwise you can just pick a card.
Probably. I do like that deck.
Sure.
So can you give me that? Oh, yeah, that one that's upside down, the very middle. Let's try that one.
Flames.
No, he goes to hell?
No, this
is...
Flames is... A powerful devil becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies.
So I'm gonna homebrew that a bit, but as of right now, you don't know this enemy, but you know it's an evil enemy that's coming after you.
Okay.
But they're not there.
Okay.
And so everybody got super excited, and nothing happened. Both times. They were kind of like, meh. Like, the goose's money actually went up, which is kind of nice, but it's kind of, yours is kind of steadying out, kind of slowing down. And then the alpaca's like, okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to... And as he's doing this, and I'm going to do another thing. Oh my goodness, come on! The cards that weren't picked and they're all on the floor now have just scattered throughout the floor. And so I need to roll another thing. And this alpaca's like, what's going on with this wind? Why is it...
I want to look at Austin and be like, remember, I'm good at 52 card pickup, and I want to reach down and try to pick up as many as I can.
Are you doing this subtly, or are you just doing it?
No, I'm just
okay.
bluntly just getting down, picking up
as
cards.
you getting down and getting cards, Caesar's actually practically on top of most of them because he's been trying to sleight of hand get them so no one can see, but he just has been failing.
So I look under the table and there's just a lion like spread out like
yeah, but it just looks like the cards are quite spread out. So you start grabbing cards, and then Caesar starts grabbing the cards, and then everybody's like, what's going on? And then the alpaca, like, you feel spit on the back of on the back of you, and Willie, and it's like, your turn, cheetah.
We're like, oh, okay. And I grab the rest of the cards that I grabbed, and I want to just put them with the 5 I have.
Like on top of, or?
Yeah, on top of them. Just
okay. Interesting. So I guess, do you pick one, or are you just gonna? What are you trying to do here? You just leaving it at that?
Does my score increase at all?
Oh yeah, your score like skyrockets. It's like all the others are going down to 0 basically, and that yours is raising hugely. And even Austin's like, yay? Like, he's
Austin
confused.
didn't draw cards, correct?
No, he did not.
Okay. So
let's say if you roll a d20 for me, maybe twice.
A 1 and a 2.
Okay, so you only picked up about 3 more cards.
Alright, so I'm at 8.
But that's still quite a lot. And so it's your turn to pick a card.
Okay, so there's 22 cards. I have 8. Reader has 3. One of the flamingos has 1, and the goose
they both
has
have 3, right?
Yeah, Goose has 2. I think the flamingo has...
My deal with the goose was that he picked up 2 more.
Yeah, so the goose definitely has 2 now, because after he
And I
uses
think
1.
the flamingo also.
But I think the flamingo had 4.
Oh, okay. So 10, 18. Just 4 there
Yes.
on the floor.
So that means 8, 4, 3, 3.
Yes.
So yeah, there's only 4 cards on the floor now that Caesar has picked up.
Is Caesar still on the floor?
Yeah, Caesar's not going to be seen. He's trying not to be seen.
I want to grab everyone's cards and throw them at Caesar.
Okay. Before you do that, I need you to roll the sleight of hand.
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I just want to
but like
quickly grab them.
Exactly, you're trying to be quick. That's basically, you're taking so long that now your number is going down, and
so that wouldn't be
alpaca is getting impatient, and so it's basically your speed versus the alpaca trying to do something. So I don't know if it's sleight of hand or a dex save or a dexterity check. I'm not sure.
We need a dexterity check.
Sure.
That's going to be a 15.
Well, the alpaca is going to try and hit you with its crystalline staff, but ends up hitting the table and then hit himself in the face. And I guess you grab everybody else's cards and you throw them at Caesar. Unless, actually, others... So I know the goose was holding his cards. So you'd have to do So what I need you to do now is... I don't know if it's this is definitely a sleight of hand.
Or I was going to say a strength to like yank him out of his hand.
Or maybe a strength, yeah. But it has to be like, you have to get all 4. I know you're big, but you're not that big as a cheetah anymore. But yeah, do strength. Do strength or dex, whichever one.
Another 15.
15. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, you don't get the gooses.
But we're only missing 4 now.
Were you holding your cards, Reader, or were they on the table?
I imagined holding them.
Sure. Then you have to do
You know
another.
what, I'll say that. To be honest, what's going through my head is that I think I even said that I held them in my hands, but I did kind of want them on the table for this. But
Sure. Then I would say another strength contest between, and then I will say the flamingos was on the table because she's got wings and. You
Man, that flamingo's real rowdy. That is going to be a 13 against Reader.
oh yeah, 18, and then I haven't even put the mod on yet.
So you try and grab those, but you end up just grabbing the flamingos and throwing them at Caesar, which means they didn't even have a turn yet. So the 4 that they had are gone.
Yeah.
And your 5 are gone, and the other 3 you picked up. So the 8 you had are down underneath the table, and in D&D you pick the cards, and
yeah, you have to declare your draws.
yes, so your cards are still underneath the table, but I think Caesar can just pick them up no problem because they're still your cards, but you don't know what they are.
Yeah.
So if I just gave my cards to Caesar, they would never be able to be used by anybody until I look at them?
Yeah.
So basically, Caesar can just hold them forever and they'll be nullified.
But at the same time, you already picked these cards, and you don't know that. That's the case. You as Luke do, but you as Reader don't.
Yeah, and I definitely know Willie doesn't know the consequences of all this.
Yeah.
He just knows he needs to get the cards.
Yeah. And so Caesar kind of like, oh, more cards, okay, great. But that triggers the alpaca again, and now you need to roll initiative, Willie. Not, Reader, you also need to roll initiative, but...
That's gonna be...
I think from that, we will call it a day. So, I don't know, write down your numbers or something, whatever you rolled, and we will pick it up from there. All right, have a good night, guys, and thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy this, and don't forget to follow us, like us, share us, and all that jazz. All right, bye.